Namaskar everyone. Actually, before I started the video, again the mic was off, but luckily we noticed and he had to restart it. So this is Dilip Anna. Namaskar Anna and welcome to the channel. So Dilip Anna was the first one who told me that he would give me his interview. Even though he said he's shy on camera, he doesn't look shy. So, but when I reached here, he escaped with his parents, but now he's back. So let's listen to his experience. I'll give the mic to him. Namaskar Anna.
Namaskaram.
Yes.
My name is Dilip and I'm a commerce graduate. I'm not working as of now, and I've taken time off to see what I'm interested in and to rethink what I want to do. So that's about me. And so I was thinking what to talk for for the interview, since you said I was supposed to be the first one and I didn't, and I saw your other videos, and I don't know what to talk about really, and what was different from what other people was telling. And
You should show them your slip. Slip you wrote.
which slip?
The one you wrote the points.
Oh yeah. Last night I was just sitting and thinking. I made some notes.
Yeah.
So what to think about what I'll talk. So yeah, and then I realized I knew about inner engineering 3-4 years ago, and Sadhguru, and I randomly came across him on YouTube, and I watched his videos, but I didn't go for inner engineering for that long, and I did my inner engineering in last December. So I want to talk about why I didn't really do it, because I think it might help some people.
That's the main thing I want in the video.
Yeah, so my family is a very orthodox family, and if anything goes wrong, they'll go to an astrologer and they'll say, oh, do this puja or do that puja or do this ritual or do that, and it will be fine. And it never made sense to me. So recently my grandma had a cataract surgery, and for that she went to an astrologer to ask for a date. When is the good time to go for a surgery? I just couldn't understand any of this. What will you get from an astrologer, and how can you tell what to do? So I was never really interested in any of that, and so I'm not really an atheist, but I'm agnostic, but for all practical reasons I'm an atheist. I was an atheist. So whatever they say, I just used to hate on that. I didn't like any religious people, I didn't like any guru, not because what they said, I wasn't even willing to listen to them. It's just that looking at my parents and the way they live their life, doing puja, listening to astrologers, every morning they listen to some astrologer say something on the TV, and that's how their day starts. So whichever guru that I see or anyone, I just disregarded them. I was never really interested in any of that. But what was different about Sadhguru was I was still arrogant when I found him, and I thought, yeah, he's really nice, he's very clever, very smart, pretty logical as well, but I saw about inner engineering as well, but I didn't feel like doing it because I thought he's very smart, he's religious, he's definitely religious, but he just won't say it, he just won't tell it out loud.
To get us into it.
Yes, exactly. So I was like, no, I don't want to become like my parents, so I just won't do it. And this phase passed, and then I thought, I watched some more videos, and I got even more interested. I thought, okay, maybe I should do it. But the problem is the foundation is run by volunteers, and I thought, volunteers will make it like a cult. Sadhguru is a nice person, he's logical, everything is great, but if volunteers conduct this program, I think they might change something, and it'll probably be like a cult. They'll keep calling you, making you do things. I had just my own assumptions about the program without even knowing, because I have no one who follows him or who has done inner engineering. I just found it on my own. So I had my own assumptions, thinking that it's a cult, but now I know it's not. It definitely is not, and no one will call you and simply disturb you, saying, "Oh."
Only for
do this."
satsang.
Yeah, but even for that, no one actually called me, and
But they don't call
I called them myself to find out because I'm interested in knowing. So yeah, it's nothing like that. Anyway, so I thought it's like that. Why should I go? If it's by Sadhguru himself, then I'll see. And then I found Isha Kriya. Isha Kriya is free. It's online. I thought I'll do that. Oh, what's the big deal? I can do that. It's directly from Sadhguru. No one will tell me add anything to the teachings and do anything. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. I've done various other guided meditations before. Nothing really worked.
From Isha or from?
No, other meditations. Nothing really worked, but I was still willing to try. Then I started off with Isha Kriya. I thought it's a very simple practice, 12 minutes meditation. So I'll do it. I'll do it for a mandala and see how this goes. I'll try this at least. And I started doing Isha Kriya, but I'm not flexible at all. I can't sit down on the floor comfortably. My legs started to hurt, my back started to hurt. It just wasn't a very good experience for me, and I wasn't consistent. I didn't keep up with it. I left Isha Kriya also. It's like this is not for me. How will I do 21 minutes without any guided meditation? How can I do that if I can't do even Isha Kriya? I was like, no, this is not for me, and I didn't do it. Then last year, in October sometime, I think, I saw Inner Engineering with Sadhguru ad, that too in Bangalore. I thought, oh, that's great. I don't have to think about any other thing. I'll be directly learning from him.
Master,
from the master himself. It's great. So I thought I saw the ads and I didn't really take any action. I thought maybe some other time. I'll go for it some other time, and I just left it. But I kept seeing the ads everywhere, but they didn't stop seeking me, the ads. So one day I just decided, okay, fine.
Find the ads.
Find the ads. Let me just at least check out the reviews. And I didn't want to trust the reviews on Isha's website because I don't trust them. Well, it could be anything, right? So even if I want to buy something on Amazon, I always check verified buyers. Only their reviews I check and then see. But there was no review really. And then I came across your video. And I was like, oh, this is very nice. But I wanted to check your channel as well to make sure you're not a Isha person. Just you're only promoting them. I wanted to see if you're what you are. And so I watched 2 more other videos of yours, and there were so many older videos. I didn't watch that, but so I saw other 2 videos of yours where you explain about your life and stuff. I was like, yeah, this is very nice. You have gone through a lot, and you seem like a very genuine person. So, and that evening itself, I just registered. Just that one review was enough for me to just register, like just drop everything and register. So I registered, and thank you for the review. That's why I'm here now. Anyway. So yeah, the Inner Engineering program, I haven't attended the 7-day program. So online one is different.
So more about the online, like how it is. Even I haven't seen it. So
I want to talk about that. There are 7 videos, 7 discourses online. Only discourses are taught online. No practices are taught online. But Chit Shakti meditation is at the end of every discourse. So the discourses are online, 7 discourses, and after each discourse there's like a small homework that you need to do. Only then the other video will be unlocked. And if you don't finish these 7 discourses, you won't be allowed for the 2-day program with Sadhguru. So it's very important. If someone is planning to go for that, I think it's very important that you finish all the 7 before going. Otherwise, they won't let you in. They're very strict about that. So yeah, I finished all the discourses and I went there. If I have to talk about the Inner Engineering experience itself, what do I really say? It's like I experienced a new emotion for the first time, and I was very humbled. And before that, I thought, oh, Sadhguru is a very logical person. He's very nice. His talks are great. But on that day, it was like I saw something deeper about him. It's like I connected with a deeper Sadguru where it just can't be explained with words, or even neither can he explain with words. It was a very deep connection, and yeah, there is nothing much about it. And then I thought about my journey, because I was just downright suspicious about him for no reason, because of the way I was in my family, and that suspicion turned into skepticism. And this skepticism, that day it became 100% trust. It was just gone, and it was an amazing experience. And I don't want to really talk more about the experience, because for everyone the experience is different, and it might ruin the experience for the other person. So I don't want to talk much about the experience itself. Just say it was great. So what benefits did I get from inner engineering? I think the major change what I noticed was the way I experience everything was the experience started to become very raw. If I were to explain it, say I'm just sitting here watching the sunset. Before I would just sit and watch the sunset and be like, oh wow, that's a beautiful sunset. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Oh wow, that's beautiful, or anything. But now that labeling of that experience is gone. You just experience it. You don't think about the experience anymore. Or you don't label that as beautiful or ugly, or oh, it's a terrible experience. Nothing like that. You're just experiencing. So not thinking about the experience at all and just learning to experience something was
to just see it as it is.
Yeah, to see it the way it is. And I'd never had this kind of clarity before. I used to be lost in my thoughts, and I thought that's the biggest thing. Oh, I can think, and that's amazing. But that thing changed in me. It's like I lost a part of myself that day, where just some of it just vanished. Like there was a snap by Thanos and it just went away.
Iron Man.
Exactly. It was like that. So a part of me just went away, and it was a very humbling experience for me, from being so arrogant and what else? What other benefits can I talk about? And I had issues waiting, so I was very impatient. Wherever I go, I'm just not willing to wait for anything. I just get very compulsive. I just take out my phone, read some article, do something, or listen to music. Something. I just need to be engaged in something all the time, constantly, and that changed. Now I'm able to just sit and wait for however long. Yeah, I don't have my phone. I don't need music. Nothing is needed. I can just sit for as long as it takes. And what else? So I've seen that if I can't control something, like an external situation, it's obviously not always under our control, right? So I let go of that. Before I would just crib and whine about something that I can't do anything about.
Could you give an example so that?
Oh yeah, sure. Something as simple as, say, I'm just sitting somewhere feeling hot. Okay. There's no fan, there's no AC, there's no nothing. I can't do anything about it. I would just usually get frustrated, thinking, oh, it's hot. I can't just sit here. But now that's not there. I can't do anything about it. There is no fan, there is no AC. What can I do about it? I'll just say I'll be fine with that. There is no, that frustration is not there.
Like if there is a magazine, you will blow it. If there is something you can do, you will do it.
Yeah, if something is there, I will do. But if there is a fan, I'll switch it on. It's not like, oh no, I won't switch on the fan also. I'll just sit. Not like that. But if there is fan, obviously I'll switch on the fan. But if there's nothing I can do about it, I'll just let it go. So yeah, and I think most of the other benefits are there online. It's mostly my personal benefits I want to talk about. So yeah. And do you have any questions that you want to ask about?
You were talking about you contacted Makarantanna for your Hatha Yoga. So
oh yeah. Oh, if you're watching, thank you so much.
Yeah, his Angamardana program is something that made me do Angamardana actually.
Oh,
it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, guys, please do check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I had issues, right? Like I said, I told you I can't sit on the floor. Everything hurts. My leg hurts. My back hurts. not flexible. Because of my previous past gymming experience, before I used to work out before all of this.
You're a good gymmer.
Yeah, like I wasn't doing bodybuilding as such. There's something called a strength training.
Okay.
I was doing that, and I quit that now because not flexible. If I can't sit on the floor, what's the point of being strong? What's the point of lifting heavy weights if I can't just simply sit and be comfortable? So I left that after I did inner engineering. So I had these issues, and I told him, I messaged him, I found him on Instagram through you, and I messaged him saying I need help. I don't know what program to go with, and there is no order as such. And he said, start with Surya Kriya, that's good. And after a few months, do Anga Mardana, he said. And I was like, okay, good. And same day I registered, I came here, did Surya Kriya about a month ago, I think. And it's
How practice it? Like what?
I would say it's like having a strong dose of coffee. The energy is like that. I was a coffee person before.
okay.
Every morning I used to have black coffee, but now I don't.
You have Surya Kriya.
Yeah. And if I do it in the evening, it's like I'm not sleepy at all in the night. I feel like very energized and awake, and I don't get sleepy. It's just that I'm awake and energized. It's good, and I'm able to sit comfortably on the floor
I was
now.
seeing that right now. You were just you were sitting for 5 minutes. I was like opening my eyes. Sit down and get up. We need to take the interview.
Yeah, so it was hard for me, really hard for me before, but now I'm able to sit a bit more comfortably for like say a half an hour or so. And this used to be extreme pain, and that simple thing was a big happiness for me, just to sit on the floor. So yeah, I did Surya Kriya, and it was great, and that's how he helped me. And he suggested me to do Shunya as well.
Okay.
So I've registered for that, but I don't know when I'll get the program. So yeah, that's about it. And if you ask me if I suggest people to do inner engineering, I wouldn't force anyone, because if someone forced me before, I would definitely not go at all. I wouldn't even bother looking at the program. But it's just my opinion. It's just me. So because I think it has to come at the right time. You know, for example, you're very thirsty, and then if someone gives you water, and then you know the value of the water. Otherwise, you're not thirsty, but someone just gives you water, and you won't know the value of it, right? So the same way, I look at it that way, but it's again just my personal opinion. I never force people. I don't even talk about it with people. I just tell them that I do this, but I don't tell them any details. Only if they are interested, I tell more about that. But otherwise, I never force anyone. If they're up to it, they'll be up to it.
We're talking also about your Mahashivratri experience.
Oh.
Can you talk something about that?
So I never thought I'll attend Shivratri because
Shivratri, like look at that.
I
We're
thought
talking
it's
about Mahashivratri, satsang.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
young people. No one will ever think.
So looking at my parents, I never thought I'll attend a religious event, because even if I go to a temple, I used to hesitate to do this as well, and I was like, no, it's like I don't know, I don't understand. They never gave me any genuine answers, even if I asked questions. So I stopped bothering and stuff, and I never got into any kind of a religious thing. So I thought Shivratri will be like that as well, but after my inner engineering, I thought it's a great thing. And I've been to ashram once before that. Just after inner engineering, I went to ashram, and it was an amazing experience sitting at Dhyanalinga. I went there only because there's no puja. Otherwise I wouldn't go probably, but I went there's no puja. I thought I'll just go see, or you become meditative, and that was great.
You become meditative.
Oh, yeah.
Meditation machine work.
Yeah,
So people
like
need to
I
know whether it
said, just sitting down on 5 minutes, extreme pain everywhere on the body. I use this small cushion.
Yeah. You can get. It's a nice cushion. You can get it in Isha shopping.
Yes, and I didn't take this also. I just went there and sat because we were in a hurry. I thought I'll get out after 10 minutes, but I sat there for 1.5 hours.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and I don't know how time just passed. I was just sitting. Pain was there, and it just went away, and I was sitting without any cushion on the floor for the first time, and I didn't even done Surya Kriya that time. So it was great. I never thought I'll cry, but I didn't know I had cried. And when I opened
Sitting
my
in the journaling, right?
yes, when I opened my eyes after that 90 minutes or so, I had tears, and I didn't understand why it was just very deep. Something I never expected. It didn't happen in inner engineering, but that was a different experience altogether. But yeah, so that's the reason I thought I'll come to Shivratri as well. I wanted to experience, not for some puja or not for any religious purpose. No reason. I just wanted to come there and see what happens. The celebrations were great.
It's the biggest party.
Yeah,
That's what I
it
tell
was
people.
amazing, and never thought I'd really enjoy such a party, but I did. And the most intense part for me was the midnight meditation. Oh God, I don't know what happened that night. It was like I still can't describe in words what happened. I didn't expect it at all. I was just sitting. I was so crowded. I thought, how can we meditate in that crowd? But it was all gone. That night it was completely different. I could talk about what happened, but I think it's a spoiler for people. So I
It's
just
the
won't say anything.
Tomorrowland of India. That's what I tell people.
Yeah, you can say so.
Yeah.
So it was very deep. It was as deep as inner engineering, I would say, for me, or even more intense than that. I can't really compare. Everything is different. So that's how it was.
So is there something like I would like to talk about the practices? Like, have you been keeping up the practices? Like,
Oh yes, I haven't missed a single day.
I actually want someone who has missed the practice, so I can tell what it is. But so how is it like?
No, I was thinking how will I complete this 21-minute practice, but it was completely different. When I started doing this, it just happened. Every day I was doing it twice for the mandala period. Even though I'm traveling, I'm hanging out with friends.
Traveling, how did you manage?
Traveling as in
Like people think 21 minutes if I'm traveling I can't do, so could you just like how did you manage?
no, you just find a room, a place to sit,
That's
an isolated place.
Yeah.
It takes about half an hour if you're doing just Shambhakriya. If you're doing Surya Kriya, it takes some more time. But I wasn't doing Surya Kriya then, so I could find half an hour time anywhere. It was not a big problem at all. Even if I'm hanging out with friends, I would do my practice and only then go. I made it a priority.
They would understand, right, when you tell them.
Yeah, I told them, see, I'll just be a half an hour or 1 hour late. No big deal. I'll come, but I'll be a little bit late. I have things to do. So that's
People
it.
do understand. It's just that you have to take the initiative to tell them.
Yeah.
what you're doing, and then they will support us.
Yeah, you might start to think, oh, what is this? Your friends might start to judge you. I didn't bother about that. It was important for me. I did it, and I saw what it was doing to me. And when you see what it's doing to you, it's really hard to stop. Yeah. So after the mandala period, I was just doing it once, and no one asked me to do it twice. But I myself started doing it twice because doing it twice was amazing. So yeah. So practice is not at all a problem if you see that it's a priority. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter, and your sleep goes down. So you have more
get
time.
extra time to do the practice.
So that's about it.
Oh, it's 23 minutes. I didn't notice the time.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Yes, we have Rashmi Akka. Yeah.
Namaskar.
So yeah, so like I am alone, not able to handle all the questions, and also would you mind sharing like your Instagram account so that people can reach out to you? Or,
I'm not really active on social media,
Okay.
like
I'll
but
send you
I will
the
give you the contact details, so you can put in the
I'll put
description.
in the description.
Yeah.
Email ID or something.
Yeah, email ID or Instagram ID or
I'll put it
handle,
in the
whatever.
handle. I hope you check it. Or anyway, you can put it out to me also. I'll also try to.
Yes.
See, the basic queries that I get is simple.
No, I don't mind helping people at all, wherever they want to
the
reach
basic
me.
query most people think is I get a lot of things on the simple queries. How do I register? Like the only answer I need to give is Sadhguru app. Check it. So that is the only link. So what I've kept is I put it in a notes and I just copy paste and send it. And
Oh.
this itself there's a lot of hurdles. So most people don't know how to register and everything.
Correct.
Just send them a proper link. Inner
Yes,
engineering
that's
happens.
it,
for
yeah.
them. So something simple that we can do is just share the link.
Correct.
So something if you can do it will be great.
Yeah, I'm sure, no problem at all. I have no issues helping people. More than glad to help.
So that's it, and you have to tell subscribe to my channel.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the end part, right?
Yeah, subscribe.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe, yeah, and bell icon so that you get
Oh, yeah.
notification.
Even while coming here,
Yeah.
because of the notification, I watched the previous interview while coming here on the way. So yeah.
Don't drive and listen.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's it for today's video. Take care, guys.
Namaskaram.